Interphase. Interphase is the first phase of the cell cycle. It happens in both plant and animal cells and prepares the cell for mitosis or meiosis. There are 3 stages, G1, S, and G2, with checkpoints after each stage. Together, these 3 stages make up interphase. After interphase, the cell is ready for division by either mitosis or meiosis, and then cytokinesis. Now here we see the female jackjumper ant. She has only 2 chromosomes in her somatic cells, whereas the male jackjumper only has 1 chromosome. Wow! But today we are just concentrating on the female. We will take a look at one somatic or body cell. It starts out in the G0 or resting stage. As you can see, there is the cell membrane, the nuclear membrane, and the chromatin, which is a DNA and protein complex in the nucleus. There is also the centrosome, an organelle made up of 2 centrioles. The centrosome will help during cell division later on, but that is after interphase. G1 is the first stage of interphase. In gap 1, the cell is basically just growing. At the end of gap 1, there is a checkpoint to make sure that the cell is ready to go on to the next stage. If the cell is not ready, for example, if it has not grown or copied sufficiently, or if the environment is not suitable to continue, then the cell will return to G0, where no division or preparation for division occurs. If the cell is ready, then it has passed the checkpoint and is done with G1. It is now ready to go on to the next stage, which is S. In the S phase, the DNA is replicated. There are still 2 chromosomes, but after they are copied, they are referred to as sister chromatids. The sister chromatids are held together in the middle by a structure called a centromere. As the DNA is being copied, the centrosome replicates as well. Now there is another checkpoint. If the cell is ready, then the S, or synthesis stage, is over. It can now begin G2. This is the last stage of interphase, and it is where the cell grows even more and prepares for division. It also copies its organelles. For example, here is the Golgi apparatus and lysosomes replicating within the cell. Now the cell approaches its last checkpoint. After this, the G2 stage is complete. The cell is now ready for mitosis or meiosis, whatever the case may be.